Alright, this is my week 8 NFL picks. Is the Atlanta Falcons traveling to Carolina to take on the Panthers Thursday night football. This one's hard to pick because Atlanta could choke, which they have in the few games. But I'm going with Carolina at home to beat Atlanta, and I'm going to say Panthers win by 3 or 4 points in this game. All right, next we have the Minnesota Vikings traveling to Green Bay to take on the Packers. Vikings are terrible this year. Packers are a good team, and I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers at home. I think Aaron Rodgers would put up huge fantasy points, and I'm going to say Packers win by 21 points in a win over Minnesota at home. All right. Next, we have two kind of struggling teams. Patriots are really struggling. Buffalo Bills kind of struggling a little bit. Um, but I think Buffalo's going to bounce back. And I think this could be a close game, maybe. But I'm going with Buffalo at home to beat the Patriots. I'm going to say by I'm going to say Buffalo at home by 7 points in this game. All right, next we have the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. This was a hard pick for me because they're both really good, and the Steelers are still undefeated. Um, but I'm gonna go Pittsburgh on the road to get this win. This is gonna be a good game. I think this could be an overtime win for the Steelers. And I say the Steelers are gonna win this by 3 by kicking the field goal to win the game. Next, we have the LA Rams traveling to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Dolphins are not that bad this year. I can't believe they benched Ryan Fitzpatrick because he was doing good. But Tua, I don't know how he's going to do. If he does bad, then they're going back to Fitzpatrick. Um, I don't, I don't think this will be a close game. Tua's going to struggle, I think. Hey, if he doesn't, he doesn't. I think he's a good quarterback, but this is the NFL. This is the pros, and I think it's going to get to him. Now you have the Rams winning by, I'm going to say, 21 points. So I have the Rams going to Miami They win by 21 points. Next, we have the New York Jets traveling to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. This would not be a close game, I could tell you that. Chiefs' offense was so powerful, they're going to blow them out. So I'm going to say the Chiefs are going to win by 31 points over the Jets at home. Next, we have the Indianapolis Colts traveling to Detroit to take on the Lions. This will be a good game. Both offenses are good. Defense needs a work on. Um, this is going to be an offensive game, and I think I'm going to take the Lions winning this game at home. I think this is going to be my upset of the week. The Lions are really good at offense, and I think they're going to keep rolling on offense. And I have the Lions by 3 points winning this game. This is going to go down to last second in the fourth quarter, and I think they're going to win it by a field goal. Next, we have the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Raiders are looking really good. Browns defense, then not really, but their offense are good. I'm going to take the Raiders in this game to win on the road against Cleveland. I'm going to say Raiders going to win by 10 points in this game. And they're going to keep on rolling to get another win on the road. All right. Next, we have the Tennessee Titans traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Joe Burrow is doing really good in the NFL. He's going to be a star in the NFL. Let's see if he'll win the Super Bowl. But it's going to be really hard to predict if he's going to win the Super Bowl. But I'm going with the Titans on the road to get this victory, and I'm going to say Tennessee wins this by 10 points and get the road victory in Cincinnati by 10. All right. Next, we have the LA Chargers traveling to Denver to take on the Broncos. Broncos are not looking that bad, but their defense is terrible. Their offense is doing good, and but I'm gonna go with the Chargers here on the road. This could be a good game, so I'm gonna say Chargers win this in Denver by 3 points. Right. Next, we have the New Orleans Saints traveling to Chicago to take on the Bears. This could be a good game too. They both are kind of struggling on defense, but their offense is doing good. But Bears offense gonna get going against the Rams. Rams are a good team. Um, this is probably gonna be a great game. I'm gonna go with the upset. So I have two upsets in this week, and I'm gonna take Chicago to win against New Orleans. I'm gonna say this is a close game, and I'm gonna say this maybe. I think the Bears are gonna win by 1 point, and they're gonna kick the field goal and win the game. All right, now we have the San Francisco 49ers traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. This could be a good game. And I can't believe San Fran demolished New England. And it was a tough loss for Seattle against Arizona. Arizona has a great team. But I think Seattle's going to bounce back and win this football game. I'm going to say Seattle wins by 4 points in this game and get this victory and bounce back with a win at home. Right. The Sunday night game. It is the Dallas Cowboys going up against traveling to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. This probably will be a low scoring game. But I'm going to go Philadelphia in this one. I'm going to say Philadelphia wins by a field goal, so by 3 points. Cowboys are just struggling. Eagles are kind of struggling. Cowboys lost two quarterbacks, and think it's going to get to them. I'm predicting the Cowboys to win the division, but I don't think they're going to win the division now since Prescott's out and Andy Dalton is out. But yeah, I have the Eagles winning at home. And I say Eagles wins this by 3 points at home. To Monday night game. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to New York to take on the Giants. My New York Giants. Giants had the Philadelphia Eagles and they let that go. If Evan Ingram caught that ball, it would have been over. But Evan Ingram can't believe he missed that. That was an easy catch for him. But this could maybe be a close game if the Giants offense gets going. Giants defense is not that bad. They're not allowing a lot of points. They're good against the run defense. The passing defense needs a little bit more work, but it's gonna get there. And Tom Brady's gonna be too much for the Giants defense, passing defense. Um, we could probably get some stops on passing defense, but not too much. And I think the Buccaneers are gonna win this game on the road. And I'm gonna say the Buccaneers wins by maybe 10 points. If the Giants defense really gets going and stops Tom Brady, I think we could stop Tom Brady because we have in the past. Um, then we could win the Giants could win this football game, but I don't think we're gonna really stop Tom Brady. Like I say, the Buccaneers are gonna win this at home by 10 points. That's my pick. And I see you all tomorrow for another live stream. So please like and subscribe. And I see you all tomorrow. Have a great day and night.